Leafs and the St. Louis Blues. Mr. Binnington in goal. And a 5-3-1 record against the Maple Leafs, who have 7 players on the injured reserve list, including Matthew Nyes. Chased into the corner by Yarn. Crooked comes back to the point. Near side and a whistling drive. And off on the right wing side, it goes for Periaco. A shot, blocker save, big rebound in front. And the Leafs counter and start out of their own end. Cowan on the left wing for Bobby McMahon driving. And a blocker save made by Binnington. Round back of the net. It's going to be pushed up on the wing. Unable to get to it was Robertson. It's back in the net, a centering pass. And Walker a chance, and then they score on the rebound.
Boy, I think Willie Nylander, Joe, puts this into his own net. The puck bounced up off Joseph Woll and to his right. And Nylander, in trying to knock it down, knocked it right back into his own net. So a minute 50 in. The Leafs are down 1-0.
Jacob Quinlan got it down into the left wing corner. Quinlan runs over his man with a good hit. And now the Blues back the other way. Kyrou into the slot with a shot. Blocker save. Rebound. Wall. Good save coming across to take the rebound away as well. No, not into an icing. Wow. Not sure why that was whistled down. Blais with a good hit in the offense. Back of the net now for Troy Stecher. Stecher is hauled down, and a penalty coming against St. Louis. Puck back to the point. McCabe shot blocked. He gets a second try. Scores! Two huge breaks. First off, the first shot is blocked, and it comes right back to McCabe, and his wrister finds the back of the net to tie the game at 1. Grabbed off then by Holloway. He couldn't get a shot. It comes back to Periaco. A drive. Big save made there by the Leaf goaltender. Blues have to go back into their own zone to restore, though. And they'll carry to center and get it in on the left wing. A pass into the slot. Now here's Thomas going to the net. A shot. And that was stopped by goaltender Joseph Woll. Punched around the boards that Oliver Ekman-Larsson couldn't get to. Dvorsky now for St. Louis into the corner. Centering pass in front. Toe save made there by Woll. Mermison got it out at center ice. And now a pass in on goal for Domi, and on goal, and it's going to be smothered up by Binnington, but the arm is up.
Well, I tell you, what a dash by Max Domi.
Cowan overskates the puck. Cleared to the line, but not out. Leafs keep it in. Nylander a shot deflected wide. Cowan centers in a shot off the shoulder of Binnington.
Well, you mentioned the St. Louis penalty kill, 30th overall in the NHL.
Leafs win the face-off. Centering pass in front of the goal. Shot over top of the net by Cowan. Robertson. And the draw scrum to Nylander. Gets a shot away from the slot, and a blocker save made by Binnington. Looking for a Robertson tip, but it didn't happen. Back to the blue line. One of the Blues has broken his stick, and a shot by Tavares is kicked away by Binnington.
The Leafs, actually, that was what, a 6-0, 6-1 blowout?
Yep.
Of course, Doug Gilmour's wraparound goal.
Yep. Here's a chance now for Cowan. Hit the goalpost. It went right through Binnington, but he just got enough of it to redirect it from the middle of the net to the post. Sort of like the Three Stooges passing the grenade around. Yeah. Pass to the left wing, broken up into the corner it goes. Centering pass, though! That went off Robertson, as getting it away was Holloway. Will regroup as he skates around back of his own goal. Now he starts out ice with a bank pass ahead at center and getting in. Right wing side, driving the net, and on goal is Quillen. Here he gets another try. Right wing side and in. Looking for a man, dropping it off on the left wing for Riley. Lay ahead for Blais. And across the line. Blais turns and holds on. Michelli's gone to the front. The pass back. They score! Lorenz off the left wing in the middle of the line change. And the Leafs on their 18th shot on goal have grabbed the lead.
Second goal of the season for Steven Lorenz. But what a play by Sammy Blais. Coming down the right wing boards. on his off wing.
And for the first time in the contest, the Leafs have the lead. They've scored all 3 goals in the hockey game, but 2 of them are in the right net, and there's a shot that Wall is able to cover up. Wall with a glance over his shoulder, then swept it up on the wing, and Riley is down in a heap. Yeah, they did collide, right?
Yeah, it was kind of shoulder to shoulder, but Riley went down awkwardly.
Missing the hit there was Benoit. Then a shot from a sharp angle by Walker.
Boy, they're going to call
this.
this.
Call coming here against Toronto. Dvorsky was off the mark and he couldn't make contact. Now a shot rolls in on goal. 2 pad saves made there by Wall. And the Leafs are not going to get it out. Good play made there by Buchnevich to keep it alive. Blues back to the point. Fowler with it again. Near side for Thomas. Back across and they score!
Well, not only could the Leafs not get it out, Joe, on a great opportunity, but Simon Benoit had broken his stick and had to get his from Steven Lorenz.
And now a giveaway by Domi. And a hit there is going to end up being a penalty. And the Blues win the faceoff. Shot kicked away nicely there by Wall. Holloway back to the blue line. Falk to the point. Falk gets it back in the slot. Left wing side. A shot. Good save off of Holloway. Played it into the corner. Oliver Ekman-Larsson trying to protect it there. McCabe trying to dig it out, but the Blues come out of the scrum and they get it right in front of the goal. Big save made with a sprawl by Wall. Best save of the game for the Leaf netminder.
Joseph Wall, right near the end of the period, came up with the best save from either goaltender.
Minute 46, and now Wall taking the chance to go, and he'll get there and get back, and a shot taken by Tavares is blocked. Cowan almost gave the puck away. Now he gets it again, and then he has it pickpocketed. Suter in with a shot. Stop. There's a big rebound. Robertson trying to come away with it, then is able to get a loose puck free, and now Robertson starts down the left wing. Cuts in over the line, beats 2 guys, and got it in front of the net, and the shot just went wide of the goal by Toy Stretcher, who came in front of the net and got a pretty good shot away, but it just grazed the far post. It comes away, and the Blues are able to force it out, and now a 2-on-1 break on the right wing side. Sundqvist with a shot that grazes the post and went wide. Cowan had his stick lifted and stolen. Sundqvist into the far corner, got it into the slot, back to the point. Kessel with a shot right on. Big rebound in front of the goal, and taken to safety by Cowan. And then he shoots it over the glass and out of play. Blues get it back to the point. Fowler on the left wing, back in front of the net, a pass in front, and that was deflected just wide. Suter on the wing, pass across, back to the blue line again for Kyrou. Kyrou dishes over to Falk. Falk in on a shot, stop, rebound! Shot wide and up into the screen.
Well, and I think Steven Lorenz may have got a stick on this.
Worked in over the line and into the far corner. Walker gets it back along the boards. Kyrou into the slot, a shot. Good save by Wall. Blaze sends it in for Toronto. In there with a good hit. There's the puck comes free, and the Leafs are unable to get to it. And the Blues off a stick to the line, just kept in. Pass into the slot and a shot. Good pad save made by Joseph Wall. And it's shot down into the Toronto end. Bank pass out. Now the Leafs trying to break. Up ahead for Morgan Riley with Nylander. Nylander in with a pass to Tavares! And the shot was knocked away by Binnington. And the Leafs are able to turn it away. And now here's Domi along with Cowan. Domi in with a pass into the slot! And a wicked wrister there by McMahon was fended off by Binnington. Boy, he got a lot on that. Now a giveaway, and the Blues in! Shot stopped by Joseph Wall. Blues into the Leaf zone. Drop pass, in on goal, shot went wide of the goal, and it comes to the near point. And he does. Nylander in the slot, doesn't shoot it. Now he does, and it's deflected and then fended off by the blocker of Binnington. Tavares is by himself. The Leafs are changing. Johnny's triple teamed in the corner, and he's not going to come away with the loose puck, but he's managed to push it free to the right wing side. Nylander, he's in on goal. Scores! What a play! Holy mackerel! Willie Nylander wins the game. Oh, what a play by John
You said it. But John Tavares won the battle. Willie Nylander coming off the bench, then goes into video game mode. XY, right trigger, left stick, tuck it around the right pad. He beats one man, takes it to the net, and then tucks it around the right pad of Jordan Binnington. And Nylander then does the magic to snap a 5-game losing streak by the Leafs.
A big win on home ice, 3-2.